Fuck. Welcome. Hello. Did I do it?
No! You fucker.
Hello. And that's it.
You fucking whore. Okay, fine. Screw you. Anyways.
Wait, okay, I got this.
Okay, you got it.
Hello. Welcome to the Killer Nerd Talk Show. My name is Bossa. I don't want to do this.
Wait, what? I fucking hate. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the Killer Nerd Talk Show podcast.
You get the reference.
Shut up. I do. Fuck. Shut up. I know the fucking Game Grumps reference. Fucking piece of shit. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the Killer Nerd Talk Show podcast thing with me, your host Keel. My ever so graceful co-host Baza, and the ever so graceful co-host Chief. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the show. Today we are doing some light reading. Today we are going to dip our multicolored toes into the world of the RPG horror stories. Before we get into it. Go ahead, Chief. What is it?
What if you own like two shades of color? Because you guys are both darker than me, and then you guys are just saying to share the same color while I'm the only one that has the own unique color.
Okay, I'm not gonna do this whole argument again because last time we did that, fucking Zion literally was festering with the idea that he's actually milk chocolate. So I'm gonna say that.
What do you mean? What?
No, I'm not. No. Oh no. I'm not saying you're not. I swear to God. I was just saying you are milk chocolate. You are milk chocolate. Zion is. He is milk chocolate. That is a fact. That is a fact.
He's dark chocolate.
Oh my God.
Negro, what? have you even seen dark chocolate?
Oh my God.
Did you Google dark chocolate but forget to turn down your fucking high ass brightness?
You turn up? If it was dark, he wouldn't know it was dark chocolate.
I meant to turn it. If it's dark chocolate, he already had it up, so to him it looked like milk or regular chocolate.
Oh.
I'm saying you need to turn it to normal shades so you see the difference.
Oh, it seems that
Because
rude.
this motherfucker thinks he's chocolate when he's not.
Oh, he's not fucking chocolate. He's like
macadamia nut.
No, he's diet caramel at best.
I am not a light
Diet caramel. What the fuck's diet caramel?
That's that's the color Damon is. It's lighter than normal caramel.
I would like to remind you, I'm not light skinned. I don't claim to be light skinned.
Damon, you are.
Oh no! This, oh my God, this nigga. We were at work, and this man said, "I wish, because you know how Guilty Gear you can change the color palette of characters." Mm-hmm. He literally said he wish it was like Guilty Gear. He can go into the mirror and just switch his color palette to see if he can be a different color.
I want to see what I look like if I had darker skin than what I already have.
That's not the type of racism.
Bro said to me, picture you if you just looked away. I'm like, no.
Would you guys want to see how you guys look if you were light skinned?
No, have you seen that one clip of Family Guy where fucking Peter and Cleveland switch palettes? That shit looks disgusting.
Call my sister. I need to exfoliate because I have deep rooted dirt in me. Therefore, calling me dirty.
That sounds a little bit, racist. If I do say so myself. Sounds deep-rooted, dirty. Damn, deep-rooted dirt. Wow. Okay. So, as I said, we're dipping our toes into RPG horror stories.
I didn't say bring my piece. Damon brought his piece. I didn't bring my piece.
No, I'm saying I'm letting you go first. You can go first. I'm just posting all the stuff I found because I found a lot.
So, I listen to podcasts while I'm working.
Listen to Maggie Tavern
and Distractable and Tales from Tiki Dragon. And really think about how they do ad reads differently.
Yes.
Like Hello from Magic Tavern, they have it's literally scripted. Like there's no improv, no whatsoever. Same with Tales from Tiki Dragon, but at least it has a bit of variety. But with fucking Distractable, it's completely scripted because fucking this one, the one it is today, it was like an ongoing skit, but with 3 different ads. And you'll know what I'm talking about when we get there. But it's like it made me think about like, damn, what if we had spot? What if we had like ads? Like, how would we do it? Would we do a script or would we like try to improvise it? But like
improvise the hell out of it, unless it's fucking the Snickers commercial. And that's all That's all Damon's forte.
Hey man, you a Snicker?
No, he.
No. Like if we were to ever line a Snickers ad, I gotta do the.
No,
I gotta say
he is very headstrong on getting the Snickers fucking commercial, and the only way that's gonna happen is if the shit fucking blows up, which will really depend on him. But yeah, he's really hell set on this fucking on this thing.
So I mean, think about like, I just fucking said it. Anyway, this podcast is sponsored by Hit Me. See. This podcast is sponsored by Hit Me. Have you ever had someone in your life that was really annoying that you want to hit, but you realize, damn, I don't want to be in trouble? That's where Hit Me comes in. With Hit Me, you can hire a local resident within your area, and they'll be there within 10 to 5 minutes, and they'll be there to assault your person, varying from a slap, like aka a la Will Smith, or a punch, a la whatever other violent movie.
Okay, sounds legit. Will I be connected in the crime? Is it considered crime? Is it illegal? Do this?
Oh, it's completely legal. It was already passed through. It was already passed through the court of law.
So no. What's the guarantee that it won't track back to me and they'll hurt me back or send someone to slap me instead?
Oh, trust me. It is 100% anonymous. We have a no slapback guarantee. The only chance you get a slap is you wrong someone yourself. Therefore, be a good person. Otherwise, use a promo code KILBASA at hitme.com. That is KIELBASA at HIT space ME.com.
A little more practice, you'll be like Markiplier in no time, buddy.
Fuck you. So basically what I'm supposed to think about is like, I'm just gonna, for every podcast we do, I'm just gonna type up a fake ass ad and just say it.
Okay, that's perfect. That's some clippable shit right there. I would gladly. Oh god, if that gets us an ad, I swear to God.
I did not imagine to see this. All
right. So that's okay. So we got our fake ad read. So now we're gonna go through them all. We're gonna start from. I got a couple, some short, some medium, some long, some not so hot, some weird, some normal, some NSFW, but it's interesting. So let's check out the first one. Anybody got any expectations? Anybody got any about these stories or just nothing? All right, cool. 3 hours.
3 hours a waste of time just to find out I can't play a black PC.
So I hopped on Roll20 LFG and found a game. Applied through an annoying questionnaire and a whole screening process via Discord voice chat. Was accepted, set out a time and date with the DM to do character creation since it was homebrewed and tedious. Go through the whole character creation process for 3 hours with the DM, and then we got to the PC token picture. He sent me a list of young British celebrities on IMDb, so I picked one off there, John Boyega. I cut the background out and sent him the image. Instantly, I heard a groan. He then went to explain how in his homebrew fantasy world, there was only white people in the city. The game there's only white people in the city the game takes place. He then said some bullshit about realism to try and justify it. I accepted the wasted time and just dipped. I truly can't understand why you would make an entire homebrew world just to segregate people in it. Quick little update. Last night on the LFG post, I left a comment saying something like, maybe you should let players know they can't play non-white player characters. Now it's the day after, and surprisingly, the post is no longer there.
Damn, who would have fucking thought? What kind of bullshit is that? No. What kind of hidden KKK bullshit is that? Like, oh, no, the colors here.
Huh?
Like, you gonna play a human? Why don't you wanna play a black guy? Why don't you play an orc? Or half orc?
You wanna play a black? What's wrong with you?
You play an orc. I mean, you can be a half orc. You might get funny looks, but you know.
Oh my god! When I was looking for stories, I was like, huh? I was like, what the fuck? This shit was fucking hilarious. Oh my god! Hi.
Right.
How you feel, David? You were saying huh the most.
Said huh once.
I can't be native.
I think.
No, he just doesn't. No, he just doesn't like blacks.
Just don't tell me you're half black. I think you'll be good.
You're a Nick.
You're half.
You're a Snicker.
You're half race. Only half dislike you.
Oh fucking Jesus Christ! All right, next one is an NSFW one, titled "You're playing what cleric?" Oh yeah, I read one.
Excuse me. Hold up.
Yeah, you want to read it? You want to read it?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot. Fuck you. All right,
It's medium. It's not that much.
Okay. So I read an accent. Should read it normally.
You can do the accent.
My last post has decided it accidentally on my. No.
My damn ears.
Last post was decidedly and accidentally on my part, not something that belongs in the sub for that and I that belongs on this sub, and for that I humbly stopped lurking and offer a story from my edgy high school days over 10 years ago, just my first group. Our DM was not great in my opinion, and would jump from game to game, setting idea to setting idea. So much campaigns would often last no more than a month-ish, and we would accomplish very little before we would run out of ideas, and we would make new characters and jump to the next whatever he was torrenting at the time. I feel like with that, you just make a world where you can just jump from idea to idea.
A little bit of a hodgepodge everything.
Yeah. For my part in this story, I was an annoying and terrible teen who fought on absolutely everything and was fully deserving of problem player. But this was not about that. Our group at the time rolled up to this totally cool new world for our GM with
Totally
a pretty
cool new.
totally cool new world with our GM with a pretty cool with a pretty stand assortment of LG-CN murder hobos of various niche classes. Last person to introduce their character is also the person whose house we always play at. He is introduced as being waist deep in a shrub and is, as we find out swiftly, carnally introducing himself to be a very unconscious woman. I was a bit taken aback as this guy introduces his rap cleric with a smile like this is the funniest thing he has ever heard of, as our DM and paladin laugh raucously.
I don't know. People are ready to think that's No.
He goes on to explain that he worships some obscure abomination goddess that he shows this divination by traveling the world and rap people. I can tell a few people around the table were looking as comfortable as I am, and I swallow my objections as the DM pushes into the next scene.
I'm hoping into that? Wow.
And I'm hoping that this is like the most stupid character choices and is never going to be brought up again. But he insists on making it a constant thing that he brought up repeatedly every time he could. The campaign thankfully only lasted a few weeks, like most, but it was painful. But it was a painful few weeks, as each time he shoehorned in his worship, it was meant by a moronic laughter of our DM and his stooge. So my kobold doesn't look so bad, huh?
Tell you what.
Your Dave, no, shut up. Shut up.
So my kobold isn't looking so bad, huh?
Shut up. Shut up.
Again, at least he keeps it to himself.
I never said it was bad. It was just cringy. Now this is terrible. I didn't mean bad as it was terrible. It was bad because it was just how much thought you put into it. It was just Jesus Christ.
Whatever.
But no, I don't. How the fuck do you push with a game when someone literally says they're the R word cleric? Like, what the fuck? That's some redonkulous shit, right? That's fucking god.
People are fucking weird. I feel like D&D brings out
The worst in people.
It brings out the weird. It brings out
the weirdos.
Like,
it really shows.
Imagination. You gotta remember that. people's imaginations aren't really like, they're not normal.
I mean, some people are fucking original. Some people are they just play out their weird fucking fantasies, and then some people are just cringy and try to be fucking edgy with jokes like that.
Yeah, I think I've yet to make a edge. Maybe I have. I just look at my characters.
I mean, you were gonna make a beast tamer lady that whips people, so I think that's pretty.
No, she doesn't whip people. She's into animals, and not in that way of into animals. I meant like she has a fascination with them that is not sexual. She just likes to.
I could get
control monsters. She likes to control monsters and animals.
And she carries a whip, right?
I only said a whip because in fucking Final Fantasy, the summoners use whips.
Shouldn't you be scared of?
What?
Nigga.
I don't think I mean any character yet.
All right, let's get to the next one.
I guess Jones and Rat are. I guess.
Rat's not it. Well, he's never mind. My character got turned into that girl by the DM. So I love playing bards. They are a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun for me and are a break from my own shy introvert personality. I decided in one FE game to play a fucking satyr bard.
5e.
It's 5e.
I was it.
You said FE.
I said FE. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. What have I done?
Try to play Fireball? What's up?
I decided in one I'm about to do it again. 5e game to play a satyr bard. I was playing her as a happy-go-lucky, nothing is ever bad or wrong with the world, and a bit of a drunk. I joined the game a few sessions in, and the DM decided that the best way to introduce my character was to have the party come across her in a field. Sure, makes sense. So I described her playing her flute and dancing around in the flowers and laughing. The DM interrupts to add that she's naked. What?
The fuck?
I clarify that she doesn't have armor, but she does have basic traveling clothes, if a bit more brightly colored than average. He shakes his head and tells me that no, she's a satyr, which means she's naked and has sex all the time. In fact, she'll have disadvantage on all rolls if she doesn't have sex at least twice a day.
What kind of fucking pushy bullshit is that? How do you tell someone what their character is?
Yeah, this wasn't discussed when I told him about my character. Of course, another player instantly told me that he would take one for the team and sleep with my character. I didn't even get a chance to respond before the DM pointed out that all character interactions must be RP'd out during voice sessions. And that's when I noped the fuck out.
Yep.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, how the fuck do you force someone to be a literal whore? Oh god.
It's a very good question.
That was funny. DMs who do this is fucking trash.
I said fucking D&D is bring out the fucking weirdos.
Brings out the weirdos. All right, next one we got.
Fuck.
That's
Toxic.
wrong.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'll read this. I'll take it for the team because y'all can't read.
Okay, go ahead.
Toxic player demands genitalia.
You just wanted to read the title, didn't you?
Yeah. Hi everybody. I have been my group's DM for many years. I run only homebrew Pathfinder Pathfinder 1E. My last campaign met almost weekly for 3.5 years. I am still new to Reddit, so I ask forgiveness for any errors in format. In case they see, hi Crit Crab and Drake, love your channels. They never see this. just because you said their name, they're definitely not gonna look at you.
The funny part, this has 0 ups or downs, so they're definitely not saying it.
Exactly. Fuck you. I'm kidding. Anyway, edit. My players aside from toxic, but only. My players aside from toxic, but only when it was her life. God, they can't fucking type.
Just skip the edits.
Alright. I'll be like, blah, blah. If you DM for long enough, you run into bad players. This is, for example, I had. Cast DM is me, obviously. Waifu is my late wife, just GF at the time. Toxic is a problem player. Wait. Oh, Cast DM is me, obviously. Waifu is my late wife, GF at the time. Toxic is
the problem.
God.
So we got him. Waifu is the wife. Toxic is the problem player, and Sip. Those are our cast members.
Oh no. Okay. Cast Jim is me, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Waifu's my late wife, just GM at GIF at the time. Okay. How do you? This is not a Reddit problem. This is you problem. How the fuck do you not know how to fucking spell or type? Your grammar's what is wrong with people? How long in a week am I gonna have to see grammatical errors that make my brain want to fly out of my head? Anyway, toxic player Simp is her boyfriend and one of my former best friends. Here we go. I have been running a homebrew pathfinding campaign that met weekly at the college Toxic and Waifu went to with a few other friends. It was about a year and a half in. The players were seeking out a legendary giant blacksmith, the Starforge. Starforge, for short, was a 50-foot golem with a fire burning in its chest. A fire has special properties, hence why they're looking. Have been looking. They ended up meeting someone from a small monastery of people who worship. They were transported by a newer addition to the monastery. It ended up with them reappearing on an intense slope of the side of a mountain. It was storming, which caused the slope to be split. They have been arguing. They have been given a choice of safer but longer route or a quick but dangerous route. They were a gung ho kind of party and took speed over safety. God, we will be so fucking dead. I gave each player 5 chances to save themselves by grabbing a rock. Toxic failed all 5 saves, so their character plummeted to her death. Death isn't unusual in my campaigns, and this usually goes well, making the PCs think more strategically. If you die, you can make a new character. Toxic was pissed. She attempted to say that I was being unfair and targeted her, which I felt the fact I gave them 5 chances kind of debunked that, but alas. Simp backed her up because he has no backbone. After some argument, I didn't feel like dealing with this and told her we'll construct her a construct body. I thought the issue was over. I shouldn't ever do that. As finish her new body, she asked if it had a vagina.
There it is.
She was the kind of player who wanted to insert sex into games where it wasn't wanted. That's why I denied her. That's why I denied her. I wonder what she looked like. Not that it matters, but I mean like
the character, the person.
The person.
Well, we'll never know.
I thought
That one chick from High School DxD with the glasses.
Sure. I stared at her and said, "No." Oh boy! She was throwing a. Despite being her best friend, Waifu told her that she was being ridiculous. Toxic was now yelling at me, calling me sexist and rude. I tried telling her that was an enormous ancient golem and probably didn't even know what one was. She yelled more, Simp now backing her, also calling me a sexist. I reminded her I didn't need to be as kind as I was by letting her cheat death with this new body. Nope, not good enough. She screamed more at me before her and Simp left.
I like how that running gag is you literally saying this, making the sound effects with the shits.
We talking about. Anyway, it was a month before she came back, and I let her rejoin as I wanted people to have fun. She ended up being an issue again further down the road, but that's another story.
I wonder why. I wonder how. Maybe the person who fucking demanded a vagina on a fucking robot body would have been a problem again.
Why the fuck did he let her come back?
Right? Good question.
Thanks for letting me come back. Do I have a uterus?
Do I have tits? Like, do I at least have fucking metal bumps that like tits?
Do I know what the clitoris is?
Do men arouse me?
I think that's subjective.
You're right. You're right. Of creepy gamers and genitalia trauma.
Genital.
Oh, well, genital, sorry.
Shit. I don't know words.
Hey, shut up. All right. Once many moons ago, I had an extended run-in with the rarest breed of creepy player, a that girl. All right. That girl, whom we shall refer to as N for the purpose of the story, was far and away the creepiest person I have ever gamed with. N had no understanding of social graces and why do you niggas think you're fucking authors and make using big fucking words? God damn it. And Odysseus personal habits. She rarely washed her clothes. Her feet could fumigate a room whenever she took her shoes off, which was often. And her living space, where we gained, was always covered in filth. Both she and our regular GM, her boyfriend, how the fuck do you have a boyfriend, loved to flaunt their relationship in extremely inappropriate ways. This raised from the mundane DM's girlfriend stuff, like most of the plots revolving around her character mysteriously always having more XP than us, to the truly outlandish, such as N performing oral sex on the GM under a blanket mid-session.
Huh? Where do I get that kind of status? I'm just fucking playing D&D while getting head.
But gods forbid you say or do anything that makes her mildly uncomfortable. Then she will lash out at you in the game or get her DM boyfriend to punish you. What set her off?
46 lightning damage. But huh? I'm resistant. This is God Smite.
Yeah, there it is. Yep. Bypasses all resistances. What set her off? Many things. What sets her off? Many things. Doing something in game that outshines her character, asking if she could stop with her long-winded off-topic rants about how Bush was literally Hitler to actually play the game, or if she found out you interacted in any way with character ships she didn't like in online forums. Oh boy. Oh boy. She ticked just about every box for what might be called a Tumblrina. But to give you an idea of how long ago this was, Tumblr didn't exist yet.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Fuck.
This is dated.
Fuck. Hold up. I gotta look this up.
Which brings me to the actual story. Oh God. We decided to take a break from our current World of Darkness campaign.
This was before 27.
Huh?
I don't know why I said like that. It was before 07.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
This is like 2006, 2005?
Probably.
Alright, are you really surprised that N was obsessed with Vampires the Masquerade? To play something a little different, this new campaign was pitched to me as a lighthearted fantasy spoof campaign. We would be using the generic versions of the tri-stat system from Guardians of Order, most famous for its use in Big Eye, Small Mouth, with N as the DM. Now, by this point, I was getting pretty fed up with N's behavior, but the campaign pitched seemed like fun, so I decided to deal with it. We already had a sarcastic elf mage played by the boyfriend DM and a stereotypical JRPG protagonist. So to round out our crew, I set to make a stereotypical fighter, a boorish, ale-swilling lout with the social graces of a wild boar, and then make him the butt of jokes. It worked for the most part. The DM, boyfriend, and our other players thought my axe-wielding fighter was a scream as I interrupted the JRPG protagonist's overwrought monologue by belching or charged into fights and got my ass handed to me. Hello, Telber Rolls. But you know who didn't think it was funny? N. Now, up until this point, the campaign had been lighthearted with minimal gore. I bring this up because of what happened next. This is coming back to me now. N had an NPC who had shown up once before, a pirate queen who shared.
All he says coming back to me like you fucking lived through this shit.
No, I had to read it to see if we can read it. So I'm just remembering now what's happening. A pirate queen who shared a personality, name, and appearance with N's pet character from VTM and Deadlands. I knew an N Mary Sue when I saw one, but I decided to play along. Our party arrived in a rather unusual village, one seemingly inhabited entirely by young, attractive women. Okay, I know trouble when I see one, but playing in character, I decided to spring in anyway on purpose and see what happens. Big mistake. N described how my character was knocked out with a blackjack without any rolls. A little odd, but okay. Then N gets an increasingly wicked grin on her face as she describes my character waking up to find himself tied up and hanging upside down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anne's wicked grin gets even wider as she proceeds to describe in graphic detail how her pirate queen NPC draws a dagger and castrates my character.
Jesus.
A stunned silence falls over the room, punctuated by awkward laughter from the GM boyfriend. Excuse me? I ask. She cuts your dick off and tosses it to the ground. The other women then eat it in front of you.
What the fuck?
I will admit, I was rather perturbed. This nigga said perturbed. I was rather perturbed by this sudden right turn from goofy Looney Tunes slapstick into Saw-esque horror. Not to mention that there is a certain degree of intensely personal violation when a character you identify with suffers such an extreme and cruel form of mutilation. I expressed my displeasure to N, who responded, You should have known I'm messed up in the head." The session ended and I packed my things. I was wondering if I was going to keep playing with this group when my question was answered for me later that night in the form of a text from DM boyfriend that the game was canceled, shortly followed by text from the other players asking if I wanted to DM again. There it is, the story of how the creepiest person I ever gamed with was a woman. How she inflicted genital mutilation on my character and ended her group. If you've ever wondered what the male equivalent to all of those creepy DM player are my character story was, now you know. I certainly wish I didn't. Woo!
I wonder if she thought of this while giving the DM top.
You had to.
The introduction to this is just ridiculous. Can literally fumigate a room. That was funny. Oh god.
What?
The outfit.
Oh, the stink.
The Atlantis part was that. Oh god, it's just. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think?
What do you think? I think this chick is crazy.
David, what you
That's crazy. I'm staying away from that. Some scary shit, man.
It would screw you up for life. Alright, Alright, Don, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor and read this next one.
Oh, fuck you up for life.
Alright.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez, this is a long one.
Alright, fine.
You like read manga? You can read
Fuck
this.
you. Anyway, Thai furry attempts to make me his husband. Okay. Shit. This happened some years back. I, now 25 male, was in a dark place when Okay. I, now 25 male, was in a dark place and was getting into D&D for the first time. To this day, I still tell everyone I've played a lot longer than this. Mostly because I was that guy who didn't want to seem like a noob. Inspired by dinner, drinking cricket, I decided to tell the story. Some things to know. Names are changed. By far and all, I am not an innocent bystander nor victim of anything as much to blame. All parties, excluding Panda, are no longer speaking with each other, as the then West March server is entirely dead or deleted. I don't know. I have split ties with most of the players and people. Our cast: Dawn, a great friend who is a brother to me, and the reason I started playing D&D. Kaz, a girl who played with on the West March server, played a sorcerer who ended up as a love interest for one of my characters, an Eldrin elf. I think I made it a little bit ago. 40, the antagonist, manipulative sugar daddy who lied about his income to impress me and tried to make me fall in love with him. Turk, server owner and eventually a really good friend, even though we parted ways. Panda, my best friend and future fiance, the reason Furry couldn't get me to love him. Over the course of a month or so, things took a turn for the worse in my living situation. I expressed dismay in our Discord server. People should note that over the course of that month, in character, Furry and my character, Bray, had gotten close enough for relations to occur. I separated it from who I am. Furry did not. Then I lamented about my living situation. Furry DM'd me and asked me if he could do anything to help. I explained the situation, and then about some scam who claimed that they're gonna come after me for a debt. At the time, I didn't know it was a scam, but I learned quickly. And he sends me, I kid you not, 300 via Western Union. I am not kidding when I said I was not only in awe, but indebted to him. few weeks later, I made a small mention of sending him the money I saved up from working in the homeless shelter, which I had been saving to buy Nintendo Switch. Get the Switch. About a week later, Furry asked for my address. A brand new Nintendo Switch arrived in the mail for me at the homeless shelter. So, yeah, he already said he was lying about his money, but he is fucking treating like a goddamn sugar daddy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thus began a long trend of it. Can I just read all this before?
Yeah, you're gonna have to read them. I have to read them to see if they're gonna be entertaining or not.
Okay. Thus began a long trend of if I had a single complaint, Furry sent me money. Eventually, this got me out of the homeless shelter as well as a friend, and I had made there into a less than desirable house that was cheap to live in. With all the funds, we also got a TV, some food, and movies at least once every 2 weeks, a computer, a PS4, a second bigger TV. Furry had been telling me he mined Bitcoin while attending medical school. I learned that a lot of things about him, most I found out were half truths. I found out he was married with a wife, had no children. He lived in Thailand. Fuck. I'm about to say Talahand. Lived in Thailand. He was secretly gay. What's this? Fucking moral oral? He believed he was in love with me / Bray because he had a hard time separating reality from fantasy. See, these are the weirdos that we need to watch out for when they watch anime. We're almost done. I'm taking this big ass water jug I have.
Do the gulps. Do you want to hear the gulps? People need to know you're drinking water.
No, fuck you.
They need
All right.
some auditorial pleasure.
Shut up, I'm reading.
Alright.
Everything's easier to understand. He sent me a total of 10,000 USD over the course of 8 to 10 months. Fuck. That's more than I make ever. Is it? I don't know how much like. In things in cash, in things in actual cash, some of those things I still own to this day, as I refuse to let the memory taint them. Sure, bud.
Yes.
He bought me this flat screen TV. I hate him, but I wouldn't want this to go to waste.
I need to watch all my shit in 4K.
This is where it all begins to make sense. One day, I get a Facebook message from a woman with a foreign name. It was a long message about Furry and the truth about the money he had been sending. The reality was that he was sending me money from her bank account and ended up draining her life savings because he was desperate to be with me.
Yep.
What the fuck? By this time, Pan and I had already met, began dating, and were in love. I say this as she was watching me type out this story while Jenna Drix is playing on the other monitor that I now have from my computer. I explained to her that around a month prior, I instructed him to not send me anything else, as he'd been truthful. I instructed him not to send me anything else, as he had been truthful about her getting on him for sending me all this money. I profusely apologized to her for the issues I've caused and asked her how I could repay her. A debt is still a debt, and she knows this day if she asked me for help from me, I'd find a way to help her. She told me that she doesn't want me asking for anything else, as they have nothing left to give. Fuck. I told her I completely understood and that I would be having a talk with Furry later about him lying to me. She explained that in her country, being gay is as bad as being infertile. In a sense, that makes sense. It's in Thailand or Talahand. Being gay is as bad as being fertile, in a sense that family lines are a strong part of their culture. She didn't marry him knowing that he was gay, but that eventually he came clean to her as they were trying to make it work. It seemed that at first she didn't mind him sending things and money as long as they were good for causes. To be honest, Bridges, I could have just lived without this computer I'm typing on the PlayStation PS4 and the 50-inch TV that I no longer have. It was when his extravagance began putting pressure on their lives that it was a problem. And this is the beginning of the story. I'm not innocent in this, but I did learn that you should try to make things happen for yourself and not rely on someone else to dig you out of the hole you're in. Preventing him to story readers in a TLDR furry who can separate reality from fiction. He gets into a relationship with my dark elf bard. He does something digging me out of poverty and setting me on a path forward, straight in his relationship with his wife and myself. My line across. Shit, that shit the fucking it. Anyway, I don't feel like OP.
If the TLDR at the beginning, then you wouldn't read the rest of it.
No. Honestly, I feel like OP isn't in the wrong here. Like,
bro was poor.
Yeah, and it's not like I feel like he redeemed himself because he was like he immediately like he already felt bad about doing it. But like, yeah, he just, whatever. If he's willing to give it to me, you give it to me. Sure, why not? But like since the wife confronted him and told him, like, he immediately was just like, okay, no, I it was already weird anyway. So yeah, I'm stopping this. Like shit.
This is bad.
Yes.
I was reading and trying to figure out what it is. I was like, this be interesting. And I was reading. And I was like, huh. It reminded me of the story I told y'all when I was approached by that one dude when I was in middle school who wanted to give me money. And I was like, huh.
Wait, who? What?
Y'all don't remember the story?
I don't think so.
As I told you, there's this old man that confronted me or came to me. One, he called me cute, and I was like, huh? And then he said he was gonna give me money. I was like, huh? So I was just like,
No, that's how we get kidnapped.
No. I could. The money would be cool. Nah. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. But I was like, yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Yeah, this is. At least he admitted it was wrong. At least he know he wasn't the thing. At least he know he wasn't the good guy. Bro saw an opportunity and took it. I don't entirely blame him. Bro was poor. Now he has a girl. Now he has a fiance. He's living life. Even though he had to get some stepping stones, do something. He's living his life. Do his thing. Probably has
Living his best life.
Probably instead of a 50 inch, probably has like a 60 inch now. Bro's like, I really upgraded.
He back in that poorhouse.
Chief, how do you feel about the story?
I mean, he did what he had to do.
Yeah, there it is. That's that guy. I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah, that was fine. Totally fine.
Well, it fucked up that he drained his wife's savings.
Oh, absolutely. That's fucking disastrous.
Oh yeah, Furry's a fucking monster.
Furry's a fucking asshole. That's true. That's fucked. That's absolutely fucked. But then also, Furry was living in a country where, you know, him being gay got him killed. So, but they don't. It's a lot of shit with this. But yeah.
I wonder if anything happened after that.
The wife is poured out. That's pretty much what happened. All right, everyone. That's all the stories we have for you today. Unless you want to hear more from us on another podcast episode.
Damn right, that's it. Because fuck, that was a lot to read.
I thought you loved reading.
Yes. Thank y'all for watching, for listening, for our audio listeners. Thank you for listening. In the comments, if you liked it, make sure you say some stories yourself. If you liked this reading, which I'm really surprised you did, let us know. We'll probably do this again, or we're making it a weird little short series on like the TikTok or some shit where we all take turns reading stories and shit. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever the fuck y'all want. Like, comment, subscribe, and before we dip, y'all have anything else to plug or to say or anything?
This podcast was sponsored by
Snickers.
I don't. Sure. Go ahead, David.
Snickers, please sponsor me. I like the ice cream.
Do ad read. Come on, I get it.
Huh?
Do ad read. Come on. You want to sponsor? You gotta prove that you can do an ad read.
I need a script. I don't have a script. I can't just make a script on the spot.
Oh my god, you pussy! All right, fine. All right, we'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.
Yeah.